Simone Simpson visited the community and joined us now in the studio with more. Simone.
Amanda Short was inspired to develop the beloved garden because she wants a community her mother can continue to thrive in despite being disabled. This community will highlight the value and skills everyone brings to the table in the tiny home community.
I'm looking for a place for her to come to where she can still give back.
Vicki Day, Amanda's mother, has been disabled for almost 20 years.
But it's because she can't work a regular job. She still has so much left to offer.
In an effort to find an area where Vicki can utilize her carpentry, sewing, and cooking skills with other people, Amanda developed her own community.
It's supposed to take a village. We're not supposed to walk this life alone. And I think we've gotten into this culture where we feel like, oh, I can do it all by myself.
Each individual resident will have to choose and commit to something that they want to give back to this community.
It may come in the way of artwork. You know, we have some murals that need to be done. Maybe you're the gardener with a green thumb.
Phase 1 will conclude in January with 20 tiny homes, but the community will have a total of 33 homes on site.
Hopefully 3 to 5 tree houses in the back too, because I want this place to not only inspire people to work together, but also inspire the creativity and imagination that comes from nature.
This model will have short-term rentals and permanent housing.
That is so that the residents can get first dibs for their friends and family to come first.
Building on familiar and new skills will hopefully spark creativity at the beloved garden tiny home community.
Phase 1 will be complete sometime in January next year. They do have 13 available spots left for tiny home owners. If you're interested in being a part of this community or donating materials, we'll have Amanda Short's information on our website. Just look for the story at KTVTV.com.
Thank
I just wanted to say a huge thank you to my local community here for blowing up with this news article and a radio interview this morning about the tiny home beloved garden community. Evidently it's something that they hadn't heard of and are happy to embrace. What is a community without the people that come to it?
Yeah, that was always one of my favorite part of growing other mushrooms is opening the bag and breaking it all up and smelling that mycelium.
See, now that little pegboard skills from preschool are coming in handy.
Yep. The cylinder goes in the round hole.
So a whole year later, we'll be able to eat, right?
Could be 6 months.
6 months,
Oysters
maybe?
are pretty quick, but
Yeah.
it could be a year. Could be 2 years or so.
Why are you taking a video?
What you doing?
Hammering the mycelium things into the loggy thing so they can grow.
What are they gonna grow into?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Yes.
These are lion's mane mushrooms, and you can eat them, but they're also very medicinal. They're great for your immune system too. And in about 6 months to a year, it'll look like a little flower bed. We have to seal these with wax though.
That's pretty cool. It's a lot smarter than trying to melt that big old bar wax that they said.
All that.
Yeah.
It's like steel.
And it's just to keep bugs out. What would are the bugs going after the mycelium or the fresh cut wood? Oh, they will. Woohoo! AEP is here today, and they are completing the transformers that have been on back order for the center, which is the remaining 7 of our first 20 for phase 1. They came in early. I'm excited. Woohoo! AEP is here today, and they are completing the transformers that have been on back order for the center, which is the remaining 7 of our first 20 for phase 1. They came in early. I'm excited, y'all. Talk about blessings, y'all. We stopped into McCoy's here because got an order for some more railroad ties and some solid blocks to set the Connex containers on that are arriving. And they're having a clearance sale on their lighting display because they got a new vendor and upgraded their displays, right? So all their displays are on clearance. And it's a good clearance. It was 85% off, and I went around and I started picking out, okay, we've got 5 bathrooms, that's 1 per Connex, and 1 for my office that need to be done, so light fixtures in there. And I'm like, okay, there's singles, which are perfect for tiny homes, like for nightstand lights beside the bed, and these little drop down lights, so you're space saving for like above, so your bar, or you know, a end table in the living room or something. That way it's not taking up table space, right? And the manager comes over, and this lady Gail had been standing there talking to me, asking me questions about it and stuff, about the tiny home community. You locked out? Hold on. And Casey. But then the manager comes over and he said that, yeah, that Gail, he said $50 for all, but he said no, 100. And I thought he was joking. I said, yes, sir. You know, you don't have to ask me twice. I'm going to jump on that. I'm going to jump on it. I really didn't think he was serious. Yeah, I was easily going to spend $100. Easily. Some of these have been marked down to, you know, like between $5 and $15, you know, but there was a lot, and some of them are cheaper that, you know, I can see them not selling. But for me, I'm putting them up in like my tool Connex or the bathhouse. You know, they don't need fancy lighting in there. So we just got crazy blessed, and we get to go pick up the whole shebang tomorrow for $100. Yay, beloved garden.